Welcome to 108 Gate. This is the reading for Virgo. Whenever you come to the reading, that's for you. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, you can check out some other videos in your playlist. So, Virgo. Queen of Wands, coming in a bit lopsided. There's a conflict. It feels as though you're stepping in one direction and yet getting pulled in another, and there is a level of frustration around this. The frustration is coming through mainly because there's some sort of denial of what you actually want, some sort of denial of what you are wanting to achieve. Let's just pick these cards up. Lots fallen. I'll take the ones that have fallen and get one from that pack, that pile. Okay, so the sense of frustration is, when I say denial, I don't mean you're in denial about something, but partly of it is, it's more to do with you're trying to do something and you're being denied access to something. You're being denied access to something you're working on, something you're working towards, something you're walking towards. So it feels as though you're doing everything you can. 3 of Cups upside down. Okay. So you're doing everything you can to, and I'm going to leave that how it's coming. You're doing everything you can to move forward, to make progress, to do the correct thing by making sure you're being diligent with the details and things like that. But there seems to be like something tripping you up, something that keeps pulling you back to reset. So it's as if you're you go so far forward and then it's a reset and you come back to exactly where you started. So you're going in a circle, but it's not in a spiral that you're going up, and not even necessarily a spiral that you're going down either. It's just everything's the same. So that's even more frustrating than if it was going up or down. So certain things, they look like they're improving and then they go back to the same space again. So you're trying to figure out, where is the glitch? It's like a glitch. Where is the disconnect? Where is the point at which you can shift something or change something to make sure that it's aligned properly? Because something's misaligned, something's not clicking here, and it's getting really frustrating. So the other part of the denial is that maybe part of the click that needs to happen is admitting to yourself something that's really upsetting, or it's something that you're not able to admit to yourself, you're not able to admit to others, but more importantly, you're kind of you're energetically kind of trying to look away from it, you're energetically walking away from it. So it's about going in a little bit deeper and figuring out where can you help yourself with this situation. So got a card jump out. It is introspection. Literally, as I said that. So that introspection is coming in from you being courageous. It's about you having to be more adaptable on some level in your thought processes, in your approach to things, and making sure that you're actually available to receive what you're trying to work so hard for. It's like all this effort needs to be put into a container that's actually sustainable. It's in a container that's worth putting it into. So for example, if you have a container which you are pouring clean water into and there's a hole in that container, you'd need to be able to plug up that hole or get a new container or use it for something else. Maybe you need to use it for a plant where you actually need that drainage hole, but this is not the appropriate container or the appropriate thing for what you're trying to build and create. So it's about working on that. It's about saying to yourself and seeing, what do I actually need and how can I actually get that. The thing is, there's certain barriers that have been put up, there's certain blocks that have been put up that need to be brought down, or they need to be allowed to fall, which is easier said than done sometimes, because we can get into that space of like wanting things to fit in a particular way because that's how we're used to doing it and that's how we want to be doing it continuously. But the thing is, this is not going to fit anymore. Wow, sorry. So it's the crow and the dogwood, sorry. intelligence. So I've just felt like something, you were trying to say something and something just stopped. I'm trying to say something and it just stopped. There's like a load of built up words in the throat. There's a lot of throat chakra work that needs to be done. So I highly suggest you do some work on your throat chakra, because it's like you're withholding of the truth, withholding of speaking truthfully, freely, to yourself even, is really building up some kind of backlog of negative vibes, negative energies that you can release and allow the flow to flow easier. If you are having those moments of being stuck or frustrated or being led back to where you started, it's about then feeling that sensation of making sure that you're going forward, but looking at it in an honest way, looking at it in a truthful manner, so you can actually excuse me, identify the next steps. Right, so I'm going to get another one of these, the eel and iris. So maybe this is what it's about. It's saying safety. You're not feeling the safety net that you need to, which makes total sense as to why there's certain things that are getting stuck or they're not getting attended to. Because if you were feeling safe to move forward, I think you would have done so. But something's not feeling safe. You're not feeling safe to speak your truth. You're not feeling safe to see your truth, because certain things haven't been put in place. But the thing is, it's kind of a catch-22 situation. If you don't be honest with yourself, you won't know what to put into place. If you don't put the things into place, then you don't feel safe. So it's about going into that space of having faith and trust in the process. I don't remember which sign it was, but that's been coming up for someone else as well. So you might want to check out some other readings in your playlist, and have a look at your chart, see if there's anything else that's coming up that you might want to look at, because there's a definite theme here. So introspection about Ten of Cups, introspection about how it looked, how you wanted it to look. Again, that Ten of Cups was coming in another reading in the same kind of vibe. It's not just that the Ten of Cups has come in, it's that same similar kind of thing of needing to reassess what Ten of Cups is, needing to make sure that you're acknowledging that Ten of Cups is not necessarily the same as someone else's Ten of Cups. You are in a sense of reality that others are not. And what I mean by that is we all are living our individual lives. We are all bearing different crosses. We are all doing healing in different spaces. We are all doing, or not, we are all having to contend with different things on a daily basis. We have different goals. We have different aspirations. So it's about you really connecting with what you need and want in an honest manner. And if this Temperance upside down feels like you're possibly getting frustrated with yourself, there's something within yourself that you're angry about because it hasn't panned out the way you wanted it to pan out. So instead of being angry at the situation or angry at others in the situation, it's about the acceptance of it is the way it is. Now what do I do with this? There does feel like there's a loss here. There does feel like there's some grief here. So are you actually processing that grief and loss properly? Are you making sure that you're deciding which way to go? So now I'm being drawn to this Ace of Wands on its side. I'm going to put it there. It's not upright, it's not upside down. It's that feeling of hesitation. It's that feeling of I don't quite know where to step forward here. I don't quite know what to do. So if I don't know what to do, I may just be better off to not do anything at all. So it's really maybe imperative for you to spend some time just... It's like when I say it's easy to say, like, just have that honest conversation with yourself. But when there's this energy here around the Three of Cups is upside down, the Temperance is upside down, and the safety is coming up there, and it's like there haven't been many readings where there's lots of cards upside down. I do check all the cards before I do the reading. So for those two to come on upside down like that around safety, you're definitely having some possible energies of insecurity, or you may be insecure about yourself, you may be insecure about the future, you may be insecure about where you're heading or your choices that you've made. It's about being honest to yourself about that thing. It's not about just presenting yourself as, okay, the Ten of Cups is there, going to keep pushing towards Ten of Cups, going to keep pushing towards Ten of Cups. Look at your Ten of Cups. What was it before? Where's it adjusted? Where's it shifted and changed? And where do you need to shift and change and adjust to be able to resonate with the actual Ten of Cups that's possible. It's like feeling that sensation of not everyone's perfect, but you kind of just, when you start looking at the person or looking at the situation for what it is, you kind of see the beauty of it. You see the nuances of what makes it special, the nuances of what makes it yours and unique. So getting your head around that and really going in deep. So the Hierophant coming in here of like it's that guidance that you have. So the intelligence now is coming in around using your higher intelligence to get your head around this, because this is not a simple, easy situation. I can sense that, I can feel that, especially with this energy of things feeling a bit insecure around something where you should be feeling safe. And if you do not feel safe, it's not as easy to do all this work that's required. So it's not easy to make that step, to take that step, to make that choice or decision if you're not feeling secure or safe in certain things. So maybe you can work around how do you feel safer around certain things? How can you make sure that when you're making a choice or decision for yourself, that it's the correct choice or decision? Maybe just understanding that right now it's like there's so many things up in the air, there's so many things that are shifting and changing that you're unable to make a specific choice right now. That alone is some kind of acceptance of the truth of the reality. And I think if you go more along that line of accepting, I don't quite know what to do right now, that's more acceptance of the truth rather than trying to push for something. So again, not funny, Seven of Cups coming in with that energy of there's some choices that are great, there's some choices that are just not. It just seems like there's so many things coming in front of you that you're not quite sure what to do with it, you're not quite sure how to utilize it, you're not quite sure what the truth of a lot of those things are. So it's kind of just making sure you take that time to step back, have a look at the situation, have a look at the circumstances, and see what you can utilize, what you can do with certain things. And so sometimes in that process you understand and see and feel that some things might just need to be left alone. I'm going to get another one for there. It just flew out. Page of Cups. Right. Definite feeling of there's one cup in these here that's going to be perfect for you, but it's a matter of the process of how do you eliminate 6. You've got the one that's correct for you, that one thing that makes you passionate, that one thing that makes you feel great, that one thing that makes you feel as if you are your authentic self. What is that around? Where is it glowing? Where is it showing you that this is the path for you, this is the space for you? Let's just get this out. And again, the same message coming out. So they're looking at the Ace of Wands. Slow down. So the thing is, you may be trying to push something faster than when it's ready. So it may be that you have to go with the process of making sure you're ready for something first. So then that takes a lot of pressure off yourself straight away. If you're not ready for something and you're pushing, that process of saying, right, if I'm not ready yet, I'm working towards being ready, I'm working towards being stronger, I'm working towards ironing out those creases, ironing out those final details, or those little details I'm not quite sure what to do. Not pushing it, I said it earlier over here, just not pushing it and allowing it to kind of unfold naturally and organically. As that happens, you're going to see more of your ideal Ten of Cups, accepting more of your ideal Ten of Cups. And yes, it may not be the same as what you expected in the first place, but it may be something even better and richer because it's yours, because you've accepted the pros and cons, you've accepted the cost and the benefits of it, you've accepted that this is mine, and no matter what, I'm going to make the most of it. So the insight you gain from being honest about this, what your Ten of Cups is going to be really powerful for you. So Virgo, I hope that helped, and like I said, I am going to be doing cyclical readings now, so it's not at any particular time other than when you've come to it, just because on this side of the camera there are a lot of things that are shifting and changing in my life. So as a reader, I do want to still come and do the readings, but I just can't do it in the same way I was doing before. However it works, I'm still here, do the readings the best I can, in relation to my time and restrictions and limitations too. So if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe and the bell so you can really do feel appreciation for everyone who's already here and supporting the channel in any way they can, even if that is a subscribe, which you can always unsubscribe if you don't get what you want. Yeah, see, there's this energy right now is feeling very much so the Virgo explanation of what I'm trying to say. It's like, yes, but it's like, just simply, I would appreciate your subscription to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified of the readings. It's simply changing. I've accepted that, but for some reason this Virgo energy right here now is not allowing for certain things to shift and change. It's not allowing for certain things to change and mutate and kind of metamorphosize. So if that makes any sense, please do subscribe and hit that bell. I hope you work through this with ease, because it is a complicated and emotional journey here. It is making sure that you feel safe when you're doing the next steps. So for now, peace and love.